today. It is match number 16 of DP World Asia Cup 2025, and it's a game between India and also Pakistan. A correction, Bangladesh, my mistake. Second fours, of course, in the Dubai International Stadium, and it's warm again. It's just a little bit of a breeze. It's a little bit cold we've had over the last couple of days. Well, we should be pretty good for a nice game today, and there's plenty to play for. We'll explain what's going on a little bit later. Just a quick look at the points table. India sitting pretty with 2 points at the moment. They win today, they're through to the final, by the way. Pakistan on 2 points, Bangladesh on 2 points. So there's a bit of a grouping there on the points, but the net run rate is going to be interesting to see how that plays out as well. Sri Lanka, they're in big trouble. They're at the bottom. They haven't got any points at all. Top 2 teams will play in the final, obviously. Lots of chat today about what's going to happen in this game. Now, the track looks a very good one. I don't think it's going to turn too much. I don't think it's going to change too much either. It's going to be pretty good for batting on. I think the surfaces throughout the Asia Cup 2025 have been really good in both Abu Dhabi and also here in Bangladesh. So I think both teams are going to enjoy this. The skippers, by the way, in the toss were quite happy. So because they liked it, up in that coin. The toss was won by Bangladesh, and they chose to bowl first. So first up, and you can see there's a new captain. We'll go to that in a sec. First up, we'll just have a look at the India side, the powerful India side. Abhishek and Gill right on top. And Turki Mayadov. That's just an unbelievable top 3, really. Tilaka 4, Samson, they're determined to make Samson a fine play with a bat in the middle. Dubey, lucky Dubey, I'm calling him. He played pretty well the last game. Hardik, Aksar, Kuldeep, Bumrah. He got tapped, Bumrah, in the last game. Won't happen again. And Varun in the line too. Now, for Bangladesh, well, this is quite interesting because Lyndon Das is injured. So he's not playing. It is Jake Ali who's the captain. They've made 4 changes, actually. And that really is going to be a bit of a switch up because there's a new opening batsman that's going to be there. Rashad is in the lineup as a leg spinner as well. Tanzan's in the lineup as well as an all-rounder bowling around. The Fez is going to have to play so well today. But 4 changes in the lineup for Bangladesh is certainly going to swing things around, and also with a new captain. So that's interesting. Lyndon Das is injured himself at practice with a side strain, bit of a back strain, a bit of both. So hope he's going to be okay for an important game tomorrow as well. There he is, looking on. We hope his charges can fire up, along with all the spectators that are here supporting Bangladesh. Bangladesh hopefully haven't spent too much time looking at the past stats. There's been 17 matches played in T20 international cricket between these 2 teams. India have won 16, Bangladesh only the 1. However, I think we all know that it takes a couple of really good performances in this format from individuals to turn the results. And Bangladesh will be hoping that that's going to be the case because they're fresh from their win in the last game, the DP World Truck. Well, it's first delivery of the day, bringing out the new ball. And here come the teams marching out at the moment. India, of course, have played exceptionally well as well. Bangladesh won that thriller at this venue against Sri Lanka the last time they were on the park. And that would have boosted that change, even though we'd be bitterly disappointed that Das isn't there. Mahadi Hassan, that's interesting that he's not playing because he bowled beautifully in the last game. 2 for 25 he picked up. Players are getting organised for the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if able, please rise up for the national anthem of Bangladesh, followed by India!
লাইভটা শেয়ার করো, লাইভটা শেয়ার করো, লাইক করো ভাই, লাইভে আসছে লাইক করো ভাই, লাইক করো, লাইভটাকে বেশি বেশি করে শেয়ার করো, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখতে পাবে, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য লাইক করো ভাই, বেশি বেশি করে সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, শেয়ার করো। আর 3 মিনিটের মধ্যে সাজানো হবে। লাইক বেশি বেশি করে শেয়ার করো, লাইকটা বেশি বেশি করে শেয়ার করো, লাইক করো ভাই, লাইক করো, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখতে পাবে, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য বেশি বেশি করে শেয়ার করো, সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, বন্ধুদের কাছে শেয়ার করো, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য লাইক করো ভাই, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখো, পুরো ভিডিওটা দেখার জন্য সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখো, সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখো ভাই। এবারে খেলা চালু হবে।
So just to recap, Lou,
আর 2 মিনিট পরে
Bangladesh have
খেলা
won the
চালু হবে।
toss. They've
কেউ
elected
লাইভ
to
থেকে
field.
চলে
They've
যাবে,
got a new
পুরো খেলাটা
captain.
দেখার জন্য,
Jacob Ali is the captain today. He has played
পুরো খেলাটা দেখার
282
জন্য সব
games
থাকো।
across all formats. First class, list day, T20s. He's never captained, and this will be his first time he's captained a team, so that's quite interesting in itself. And 4 changes for Bangladesh, so that in itself is interesting. Parvez is in, Saifuddin is in, Rashad Hussain is in, and Tanzim Hassan. He is in the lineup as well. So all set for this game, important game. If India win this one, they're through to the final. If, by the way, and that then means that the game tomorrow is going to be a straight shootout between Bangladesh and Pakistan to see who joins them in the final. See some excited Bangladesh supporters alongside the Indian supporters there. Bangladesh having to get up. Then they'll be in strong contention for the final. Pakistan loses versus Bangladesh tomorrow, then Bangladesh qualify. If Pakistan beats Bangladesh and India beats Sri Lanka, all 3 teams will be on 4 points and net run rates will come into play. So it then gets quite complex. There he is, there's the new captain. Andy Strines is keeping as well, so he's got his work cut out. Hello, Sanjay.
Hello, Mike Hazeman, and welcome
আজ
one
লিটন
and
দাস
all.
খেলতে পারবে না,
So much to
দোষ
talk
করানো
about.
হয়েছে তাকে।
Crunch game for both sides. Bangladesh
নেমে
being
গেছে
back to
শুভমান
back
গিল,
game. They've got another game
অভিষেক
tomorrow.
শর্মা, মার কাটারি ব্যাটসম্যান
And
নেমে
that is
গেছে,
why it makes you wonder
মার
whether
কাটারি
the
ব্যাটসম্যান
changes
নেমে
have
গেছে, এই
come as
মুহূর্তে
a
মাঠের মধ্যে
result
প্রবেশ
of
করেছে,
that. That
আর
was
কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যে
somewhere
চালু
in
হবে তাদের
Bangladesh
ঝড়।
making so many changes in
সবাই
this
দেখতে
very
থাকো তাদের
important
ঝড়
game.
চালু হওয়ার জন্য,
As we see these two
দেখতে থাকো
superstars
তোমরা
walk
সবাই।
out.
I know it was written about a couple of days ago
ভাই
that
লাইক করো, কেউ দুজন দেখছো ভাই লাইক করছো না কেন? ভাই লাইক করো,
happened literally a couple of
সাবস্ক্রাইব
days
করে
ago
রাখো ভাই,
practice.
সাবস্ক্রাইব
They
করে রাখো,
aggravated a little bit
লাইক
further, so
করো,
I think it's common
বেশি
sense that
বেশি করে
he's on
কমেন্ট
the
করো,
sidelines.
আজকে জিতবে কমেন্ট করে
Yeah,
বলো ভাই,
there's another bowling
আজকে জিতবে
team
কমেন্ট
that
করে
we see
বলো,
which makes sense on just performance and recent form. Shariful Islam
Comment
did
করো
have a
কে কে
good
জিতবে
game
আজ।
last match, and I'm glad
ইন্ডিয়া
that
জিতবে না
Tanzim
বাংলাদেশ
Hassan
জিতবে,
is back because when he played
আজ যে জিতবে
Bangladesh, I
তারই
don't know why he
পুরো
was left
কনফার্ম,
out of the playing
ফাইনাল খেলার
11.
জন্য
Perhaps they
কনফার্ম।
were waiting for Shariful to get 100% fit. Tuskin is out.
নেমে গেছে 2 ব্যাটসম্যান, এরপর খেলা চালু করবে।
But I'm surprised Mahindi Hassan, the Sheikh, hasn't
খেলা
made
চালু
the
হবে
playing
এবারে,
11 as well.
এই মার্কাটারি শুরু হবে ব্যাটসম্যান, আর 1 মিনিট পর মার্কাটারি শুরু হবে, মার্কাটারি দেখতে থাকো তোমরা। অভিষেক শর্মা 21টা ইনিংস খেলেছে, 708 রান, 350 দুটো 100।
Strike rate 197. That's ludicrous.
Absolutely ludicrous, ridiculous. And did we ever think, I mean, it's not like it's 5 or 6 matches and somebody is batting down the order. You can have a strike rate. You're batting at number 6, 7, and he's over 20 matches, opens the innings. That's a crazy strike rate. Close to 200.
It is a daunting task. Bowling against these guys.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Righto, here we go, let's play. A little extra bounce. Running off the splice pretty much, down to third man for one.
Looked out of touch to hear Abhishek Sharma. That first ball, just the one run.
Just a bit rushed, maybe you think? No?
Yeah, just the one run looks off-colored today. But this is a guy who's got an incredible record of hitting the first ball of an innings well for a boundary, whether it's 4 or 6, of an over invariably. Maybe Shubman Gill might want to do that.
Strike rate, you're talking about 251. That's the first ball of Noble. It's ridiculous. Big Sharma.
He's got 200s. 18 with the international level. Abhishek trying to strike it. Gill on strike.
A little bit of width. Just died of fractures that went through. Both captains, by the way, were quite happy. India quite happy to bat first.
Ruchira Palyaguruge of Sri Lanka is our standing umpire today, and he's got Amicha Makdeen from Afghanistan. Our TV umpire will be Ravindra Vimalasiri, and the fourth umpire Asif from Pakistan.
It's good line of length. Nice work. Run again, Tanzam. Good to see.
I like him.
चले
Thing to like about him is he's just rusting straight away. There are no warm-up delivery. That last ball, you can see Gill almost giving respect. The way he played it, he was forced to defend. The first ball that he faced, it seemed like he wanted to hit a boundary of the first ball. To make up for his dumb teammate. Deviation on the pitch as well.
cha
Outside corner of the bat in the air for a while. Square coming back for two.
Just wonder what he was trying to do there, Shubman Gill, because it wasn't like he was trying to punch it. Standing up. Yeah, and it was more of a kind of a jab. Yes, it wasn't very lucky. That would have gone to hand. There were two fielders in that position. Looking pitch.
And again, that's nicely bowled. Really good work for Tanzam. He's running in, he's giving everything. Phil Simmons, the coach of Bangladesh, wants him to play with some freedom out there today, enjoy the experience against India. They'll get plenty of support from their own supporters. Of course, India will get enormous support from theirs. But have some fun in the middle, he said. And if they get an opportunity, make sure you take full advantage of it. If you get a gap, take it and work with it.
This is such an impressive start from Tanzam.
Nice movement away as well. That's a good tone set of that first over. 3 for none. T20s in 2025. It's been a very good chasing ground. Good result for those that have been batting second. Overall win percentage of 73% is extremely healthy. You won't be too worried about that. Nasum, I think he's a very talented bowler. Nasum, orthodox. Got a nice high arm action. Nasum. Swing back. That's just a bit of an arm ball to start with.
Had to do it. It was the first ball of the over.
Nice header for one again.
Play the ball in the air, and it's a very sound method and thought behind it because you've got just two fielders outside the circle.
Gets the full that time. Scamper through.
In fact, it's a lot more difficult hitting along the ground and getting those fours when you have so many people inside the circle. Just saw the laying, then it's a shot that he plays. Got his foot back in time.
Not totally sure they should have got a single off that shot that was just played. Bit off, was just sleeping a little bit. They'll be on their toes. They're going to be at their very best in the field today to Bangladesh.
No Taskin today and no Shariful as well for Bangladesh. That great first over from Tanzim where we saw pace, bounce, movement as well. They had one, bowling of that kind from one end, and the next end, the other end, you've got left arm spin to contend with. So you can just imagine what the batter has to deal with.
It's short at that time, a little bit flatter on the outside edge to that as he tried to get it over extra cover. It's trickled away in a fast outfield for four.
This is the method we were talking about. This is a short of leg delivery, and he doesn't like to get close to the ball. He stays back so that he can get under the ball and then trust his ball sense. You can see the legs are nowhere close to the line of the ball, but the intent is to just cash in the first 6 overs. Just 60% of the bat is good enough to get 4.
Oh, just past the ball that time. Just past the bowler.
Got to say, so far, good bowling from Bangladesh. You saw Abhishek charging, and Abhishek at the last minute was trying to bail out of this shot. The intent was to go over. Long on.
Slip in position. Straight, a little bit leg side. End of his first over. 2 done, 10 for none. This is quite a nice little head-to-head to watch for now. Tanzim bowling to Abhishek for today's game. He's only bowled 7 balls to him, and he got him out twice. There's a nice little head-to-head to check out as he's running in. His first over was really good.
That's not going to stop him from doing this. Now this is a proper matchup at this stage. Had the better of Abhishek Sharma. Talking about Tanzim here. Started off really impressively. India go unchanged. And Surya, interestingly, at the toss said that he would have liked to bat first, which is actually a risky thing to do here in Dubai, because when you bat second, you have just a huge advantage. 2 for 4 games here, teams batting second and 1 more.
Ball to move in. I'm going away a fraction, going across the left-handed Abhishek Sharma. A little bit loose at the moment.
And I tell you what, the reason why we just have 10 runs on the board is not because the batters are doing anything improper or incorrect. It's just the quality of bowling. You have 4 changes. Just a reminder who's new here. Parvez Hussain Imran, Saifuddin, Rishad Hussain, the left arm, I beg your pardon, the leg spinner, and Tanzim, the guy we're watching right now.
Last game that Rashad played, he picked up 2 for 18 off his 4. That's unfit. There's an edge. Oh, and Jack Ali's put him down. It's not a normal keeper, of course. Jack Ali.
I was just getting this feeling that maybe they need to have a slip against Abhishek Sharma before this ball because there is pace. He's in a good rhythm. He's getting the ball to move around. Tough catch for the keeper. He gave his best. The captain. But this is sensational stuff from Tanzil.
Made a lot of ground. That would have been a brilliant catch had it been taken. Would have been one serious story had he picked him up again.
Tanzil, I should be saying, not Tanzil. Here he is again.
Sweet drive straight to the man next to cover.
This is actually good stuff. Shubman Gill is a class player. Has had this unbelievable series in England. Surya Kumar Yadav will bat at number 3.
Looking stressed.
Yeah, Sanju Samson is used at number 4 and 5. He's got 3 T20 international hundreds, all at number 1, opening the innings. So that is something India will have to work out sooner than later. But at the moment, all eyes on this guy, Tanzil.
Oh, that's picked up beautifully. There is a man out there. It's on the bounce. He stops it from going for 4. It's good work in the outfield. Sweetly picked up.
It was a great shot, but the fielder for a while was in business. It seemed like he was getting close to the ball. And the only reason that happened is we have a long boundary on the leg side today.
Tanzim certainly is charging in at the moment. Trying to bowl with a bit of extra pace against these two guys. He's going to have to bowl an extra delivery, I think, with a bit of extra pace as well, because he's overstepped there. He hasn't. The umpire had his arm out actually there, but he's obviously not decided against it.
That's
Let's look at the leg side. Maybe he's going to have both arms out this time. Yes, he does.
the first ball that has been off target. We also, for the first time, we're talking about Tanzim here in Asia Cup tournament in Sri Lanka. You can see the obvious talent. He's not one of your tall, strapping fast bowler like Tuskin. Very athletic, great attitude, I think.
Really good energy, which was nice to see. Oh, that's superbly timed. Superbly timed. Slow delivery. Just had to wait a fraction. Checked himself a little bit. Drove it beautifully on that onside. And picking up 3 to retain the strike. 17 for none. Bangladesh, in case you're just joining us, won the toss, elected to field. India were quite happy to bat first. There seems to be a slight little delay at the moment while there's a bit of equipment being looked at. New grip, I think, is having a...
Correct. The taste of success. माँ के पैरों की धूल आंखें भरी चांद तारों को भी हासिल कर फिर घर आना चाहो
इश्क की रीच कभी आए ना कुछ इसीलिए मैनफोर्स अल्ट्रा फील थिन condoms India's #1 brand. Kitchen fittings by Osmo makes the world go.
Boundary quite easily.
Asloom again. Advances down and just belts that one along the ground for 4. Terrific footwork, didn't go too far down. Made it beautifully.
Yeah, great shot. It's a good ball. He stepped out in line of that delivery. Goes right to the face, so no question of hitting that ball in the air. You can see that he's got so close to the ball. The most sensible thing to do is to hit it along the ground, a scorcher.
Airborne, he's gone a long way with that one. That's a fine shot for half a dozen. Terrific stuff.
This time he didn't get to the pitch. And that's why it just went with the flow, which meant that the ball was going to be in the air. It sounded so sweet. Oh, God. guy, the aesthetics of his batting is great to watch.
Sterling got 10 off 2 balls now, the first 2 of the over. Using that just for one, swap it over, give Abhishek a bit of a go.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you could be supporting any team, but can't say that you're not enjoying this. Abhishek Sharma with a very unique approach to Punjab boys. Different approaches. What a shot that was.
Doubt that Gill's been the more controlled of the 2 so far. Abhishek hasn't quite hit his straps at this stage. May not take him long.
Well, theoretically, it's the left-hand batter who generally cashes in on the left-arm spinner.
Wonderful player, Shubman Gill. Red ball captain, obviously, and doing a fine job as the skipper in the tests. Chopping that one down. Again, just superb placement, and he's timed it well again. It's slowing up. It's a bit slow on that side of the ground. Good running.
He'll do it whole day. Toy Ridoy. Whether it's in the field or whether he's batting, he'll just give it everything. Shubman Gill with that cut shot shown that he can be equally punishing of the back, but just too much ability. Easy. When you look at Shubman Gill and the general Indian batting, just too much ability for most opposition in this tournament.
Pleasing to watch. It's the dive into the swimming pool. Early dive from Ridoy. Just having a bit of a check right now, by the way. See if there was a short run. Let's have a look. Is there something behind that? Yeah, there's something behind the line. I think he's okay. Looks like it's grounded. That's one in we can tick off. What about the other side as well? That ticked off? Yep, that looks fine as well. Watching that close as he just puts that bat down. Good technique, both batsmen, the stretch and turn. Last ball, the over, 15 from it so far. 32 for none at the moment. He's decided to go as well. Has he hit it far enough? Yeah, he has. Certainly has. Joining the party as well. 6 to finish the over, 21 from it. 4 done, 38 for none.
So India back on track, going at over 9 runs and over. Good last couple of overs. The momentum shift in power play, 38 for no loss now.
फिर वो वाले फिटिंग्स नहीं चलेंगे, सिर्फ वो वाले चलेंगे। किचन फिटिंग्स बाय ओज़ो makes the world go।
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर ही। So the first 2 overs, 10 runs. The next 2 overs, 28. Good evening, Adar.
Good evening, Ravi. Good evening, all. Just a couple of deliveries and they went all guns blazing. I was expecting. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. Look at that follow through. 84 meters for that distance. Lovely piece of timing. 4 changes, Ravi, for Bangladesh. No skipper. He's out with the side strain. And a drop catch doesn't really help the team scores.
That's up in the air. And goes the distance. And it doesn't take him long. Was just trying to hit the ball a little too hard in the first 2 overs. Now the rhythm's back. The ball sailing over the fence.
Just such a beautiful striker of the cricket ball. Youngster watching it, this is how you need to play. It's not a half volley by any measure. But he's hit that on the up, trusting his instinct and trusting the bounce. And it comes once again from the middle part of the bat.
Well, immediately mid-off, mid-on disappear to the boundary. Fine leg, third man come up. So the length has to be different. He'll get 2. In fact, mid-off had gone back in the ring. So he's done that time and time again in this Asia Cup. He plays the field. You drop back long on, you keep mid-off up, he'll go over mid-off. He chooses his spots, gets into position early. You mentioned 4 changes. You for it?
No. Because I thought maybe perhaps Taskin Ahmed and also Mahdi Hassan, the right arm off spinner, with so many left-handers in the first 6 or 7, would have been a bit handy. Important for Fizz to realize this is a circle where you need to take the pace off the ball.
Not quite timing it. Yet only a single. Now Jafar Ali, he's played over 282 games across formats, but never captained a side. So it'll be a challenge for him. Meanwhile, the balls have been disappearing over the fence. 14 sixes for Abhishek Sharma. Well, he went all guns blazing against Pakistan, Abhishek Sharma. He's hammered the bowling to all parts. Made it look easy. Didn't spare anyone.
He started with the first ball, 6. Remember that 6 of Shah Afridi. And then he never looked back. Just kept on picking those boundaries as well. Treat to watch.
Now deep mid-wicket. Long on comes up into the ring. And what does he do? Give himself room. And just slices it over third man to bring up the 50. And he's just dealing in sixes. Makes it look easy. 5 gone, 55 for no loss. So again, a brisk start, like they've done right through this tournament in power play.
माँ के पैरों की धूल माथे पर परदेश की गलियों में ये वतन की गीत सुनो
Correct, the taste of success. Little Das injured. Parvez Hussain, Rishad Hussain, Tanzim Hassan, and Saifuddin. Mentioned about the starts, they've got all 3 previous games over 60 in power play. 2 clean strikes. This one down the ground. That's what our last ball of the previous over, just helping it on its way. Field was up on the offside, smartly gives himself room. It's good anticipation of line, length as well. Mid-off was up. He knew the bowler will go on the shorter side. Oh, that's glorious. That is magnificent from Abhishek Sharma. This might have gone the distance as well. That went flat, but just the timing of his movements here. When he goes down the track, he doesn't give the bowler time to adjust. This is as good a shot as any we've seen today. Yes, it was full, but it was converted into a full toss by him dancing down the track. Chest landing inside.
Yeah, with the kind of pace that Mohammad Saifuddin bowls, he needs to get it right all the time. Otherwise, the batters will take him to the cleaners.
125.8 at that pace. He's happy. He danced down the track.
Also playing his very first match of this edition of the Asia Cup, Mohammad Saifuddin. He's been a spectator. Looking at how the boys have gone. He must have taken note, especially Abhishek, the way he has batted in this tournament. Again, an electrifying start for the Indians.
Clean as. Ball disappearing to the fence. There's the freedom at which he uses those long levers, a lovely bat swing. Gives him optimum timing and power.
Too wide, too full, asking for trouble. 17 in the previous over, remember, of Mustafizur Rahman, who's been excellent in terms of economy this year. Already a couple of boundaries in this over.
More runs. The ball disappearing to all parts now in power play. 68 added.
And that's the problem for Bangladesh. You try to make one or two changes, which is okay, but then you try to ended up making 4 changes. Look at that delivery. You could have hit it anywhere. Look how short that is. Sits up nicely. He says, thank you very much. I'll pick up another boundary. It's a 3 in this over already.
1 ball to go in power play. Four runs. Finishes off with a boundary. 4 boundaries in that over. This is the highest for India in this tournament in power play. 72 for no loss after 6. This is the highest, previous highest, 69 against Pakistan. All the top 4 scores in power play, all by India.
इश्क रीच कभी आए ना कुछ इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Excellent placement. And the ball goes through. There's nothing going right for Bangladesh at the moment.
Yeah, I think if you look at the combination of the Bangladesh team, they've not really given players to settle. We've seen Rishad Hussain in and out, didn't play the last match. He's back in the attack. The first delivery, it's a wide one. Beautifully played. But a better effort surely would have saved them a couple of runs there. It's not easy for the players to come in this team
দেখছি
against such a strong lineup in terms of batting. But you're asking a little bit too much. And I'm going over to someone like Taskin Ahmed.
I agree. His experience would have been handy. Not that he would have been spared in this kind of mood. This should be taken an opportunity. And nicely taken in the deep. Just getting it on the toe of his bat. So Bangladesh get the breakthrough. It's Gill who has to depart. And India once again off to a flyer.
Yeah, just probably a yard or two short of that distance would have gone for the maximum. But what I enjoy watching someone like Rishad Hussain, he's not afraid to toss the ball up to the batter, even though he was in for a boundary in the very first delivery that he bowled. But it comes back strongly and takes the wicket off Shubman Gill. Caught in the deep at long off by Tanzim Hassan. He's gone for 29. India 77 for 1.
So a promotion for Shivam Dubey. Only thing you can think about is the reason why is there.
इश्क के बीच कभी आए ना कुछ इसीलिए Manforce Ultra Feel Thin Condoms, India's #1 brand.
Slow.
Kitchen fittings by Oswald makes the world go.
Two left-handers in the middle, and they've dropped Mahdi Hassan, the right arm off spinner. But he has done a really good strike rate. 4 times he's across his individual score of 50 or more.
Another half century? No, not yet. He's have to wait for another couple of runs. Shubman Gill, the man dismissed in the last over. Again, going for the big hit. Not quite getting it right. The last man to go. Nicely taken. In fact, he was dismissed in this over. Rishad Hussain is first. That will do his confidence. It would never easy to come up against a batting lineup like this. With the openers in terrific form. So 9 of the over and a wicket, 81 for 1.
দেখছি দাঁড়াও পালা দাঁড়াও যেটা নিম্নমুখী ওয়াইফাই নিবে দেখা দিতে হচ্ছে শুনতে পারি না চলবে না হ্যাঁ
Strike rate in 2025 is 203. What he does, he gives a fantastic platform for the Indian middle order to take over once he's done his job.
And you can see the difference that when off spinner makes straight away, he's made an impact. He's only gone for two singles in this one. And he's not a frontline bowler, he's a part-timer.
Yes, excellent over. There's two conceded, 8 gone, 83 for 1.
কাটছি না
আমি লাইভ চালাবো এখন
50টা সাবস্ক্রাইব আছে
And Rishad Hussain has another.
সাবস্ক্রাইব লাগে 50টা সাবস্ক্রাইব আনলক
Shivam Dube.
কেবল একটা
হ্যাঁ
This is just coming about.
একটা মনে হয়